So for me, a lot of why young people aren't engaged in politics, for a big part of it, is education. You know, it's a lack of understanding in politics, it's a lack of understanding in political literature, and a lack of understanding of how the hell the system works. You know, why that stuff in Westminster, with those people speaking that archaic language, actually has relevance to current affairs and to current day-to-day activities and the way people do. From the journalistic perspective, I think it's a lot of the huge amount of negative coverage has a massively negative impact. Yes, I mean, the cash for access scandal had to be covered, I'm not saying it didn't, or the fiddling of expenses and all the rest of it, but there is no coverage, or almost no coverage, on positive things that MPs are doing. Now, I'm sure there are somewhere, and those things I think do need to be covered as well, because otherwise all you get from young people saying, well, why am I going to vote for a load of crooks, because that's all they are.
I completely agree. I mean, you've got 650 MPs, and a vast majority of those that I've met are absolutely fantastic, and it's the same as councillors as well. These people on a local level doing some amazing things. It might not be sexy, but it is great. What I would say to journalists is take lead and see what Sky are doing with Stand Up Be Counted, where it's kind of, you know, giving young people their voice through digital means, and then, you know, on that subject in terms of online, digital, the internet, I would say to government that they really need to push for electoral reforms to allow people to vote online. That is where political expression has migrated, and you know, we need the systems to migrate online as well.
The trouble with that, I guess, is because governments are always about 10 years behind the rest of society.
Yeah.
But I mean, from journalists, I mean, there's a lot of newspapers out there which aren't. I mean, Sky is a great example. But I think you don't even have to go as far as creating a new platform for young people. All you got to do is just report on some good positive stuff that comes out of Parliament, which there is a lot of it. It's not all negative, but that seems to never get covered.
Certainly.